She's a little chesty there. Anyway, yeah. I might give her a little more bottom, but this is baked. This is already baked. I can bake it again, won't hurt a thing. But I want to give her a face. I really want to give her a face. These are oil-based, and they sometimes look a little crumbly, but you just knead them. Now, if they're too dry, you just add a couple drops of oil. What I've got is clay softener, and it is basically oil. You know, like, so, I don't know, maybe a sewing machine oil type, or anyway, but one drop goes a long way. I can tell you that. All right. Okay. I've been working on this face, and I shortened it up quite a bit. I do have a face. I think it's a better one than I've made before. Doesn't mean it's a great face, but I'm going with it. I've given her some hair. Now I'm trying to reshape the mouth. What happens, or at least happened here for me, is as my fingers warm the clay and I go to work on a different side of the head, then I'm mashing some of the... I was working on the back, and then a little bit of the face got mushed. So I'm having to reapply a few things. I know these colors look really weird, but that'll change. Did I get a ding? I'll be out in a minute. My computer, my phone dings whenever I get a message from Mahedi. Sometimes these things take a little while, but it's better to take a little while and come out with a product, especially with me. There. I think she looks better. Okay, I'll go see what he wants and I'll be back. Okay, I'm not going to take you through every little bit because that would take forever and you'd get bored. Just like with the face. I might have talked through it, but I'll only show parts. But Yeah, we lost a lot of female anatomy. It didn't bake away. She just, once I put this on here, it hid a lot of it. So I'm going to add a little buxom to her. I'm not going to make her look like she's had implants. I don't want to do that at all. But we'll see if we can give her a little more. Nope, that's too much. Putting this on top of the jacket, but they won't know it. Only we will know. As long as I don't hide the jacket. It'll just look like it's a part of it. Often your hands are the best tool you got. Actually, they are the best tool. Sorry. I get to where I'm pointing it toward me. Or pulling it back toward me. Okay, I think that'll work for her. Gee, good thing we get to paint it. All these weird colors will go away. Okay, yeah. I want to put, I don't see any of my beige left, so I'm just going to use the gray. Okay, here's our lady. I think I got a decent face on her. And I don't think the neck is too long. And I gave her, these are going to be kind of like for boots, because the wires have to go in here. So those will be like the boot. I might paint that all up here so that it looks like her pants are tucked into her boots. So, by hook or crook or whatever, I have made her, and however she looks, she looks. We'll be back to paint her after she bakes. Alright, everybody. She is very hot. I just took her out of the oven. And I did end up, in order to keep her head on, I put a big collar around her neck. It'll be part of the jacket. It's hard to tell those differences when it hasn't been painted yet. I know that's hard to tell, but once we get to paint it, which will be hopefully tomorrow night, and hopefully nothing more breaks on her, that's something I have to really look out for when I'm just getting her out and she's still kind of warmish. But she's very warm right now. I will go ahead and point. I did get a little, and I just lost it. That's the problem with tiny things. I'll never find that. Well, she may not get a pen. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm not trying to be. Okay, but this is how she looks before the paint job. She's a little rugged. But I hope once we get her painted, she'll just look a lot better at least. So, but I did get a face on her. I'm glad of that. Because the other day I was just going to rough it up like with the guys and have her just be a incognito. But anyway, a little bit of the hair broke off, but she does still have hair. This is the thing when you're working with stuff. Things don't always go according to how you want it to, but you can still make something really good out of what you do get. So it's just going to be a matter of having her dry tomorrow. And I mean, I did add more to the pants and put a little fly, and I had some pockets, but I think they disappeared after I put the belt on. So anyway, we'll work on this again tomorrow night. I think once we get her painted, she's not going to look bad at all. I don't know what I'll find to make a pen out of, but maybe I'll sweep that other one up and still be able to put something in that hand. But when it comes to those smaller items, they can break. So anyway, but wish us luck. I think she's good. I really do. I think she's going to be fine now, as long as we leave her alone tonight, let her cool really good, and then tomorrow we'll start painting. And yes, I did give her a little more of a buxom look, so that not so much doubt that she's a girl, but that's going to be painted into the jacket, and you won't notice that it's, hopefully you won't notice it's any different than what the rest of her is. Just going to look like it's from under the jacket. That's the idea. That's the thing with sculpting. You can cheat a little bit that way. I love all of you. That was weird. Smile and wave, there's yours. Go share it. And come back tomorrow and let's see this girl transform into a pretty lady. When she's nice and cool and really hardened up. So, see you then. Take care. Good night.